Olivia Rodrigo built her entire brand on anti-corporate rebellion and fighting for the working class. So why was she just caught leaving a private terminal beside a Wall Street private equity associate specializing in AI transformation? The internet is officially having a meltdown, and the receipts are brutal. Within 30 minutes of the airport photos hitting X, TikTok creators were already running background checks on Julian, pulling up his corporate bio, his Ivy League alumni records, and a LinkedIn profile that vanished faster than a deleted tweet. They pointed out that his firm manages billions in leveraged buyouts, explicitly targeting companies to trim labor overhead using automation, the absolute antithesis of her progressive image. Gen Z viewers view private equity and AI transformation as direct economic enemies responsible for mass corporate layoffs and skyrocketing living costs. Within hours, comment sections transformed into a battleground. One viral thread labeled it a complete betrayal of her fan base, while another joked about her upcoming Heartbreak album targeting investment bankers with tracks named Leveraged Buyout and Severance Package. But beneath the memes lies a much messier story about how celebrity activism actually works. Olivia Rodrigo has spent years positioning herself as an outspoken political force. During her Guts World Tour, she made headlines by launching the Fund for Good initiative, donating portions of every single ticket sold, prices that reached hundreds of dollars on resale platforms, to local reproductive healthcare networks. She stood on stage at rallies, vocalized support for abortion access, and openly criticized government immigration policies. That public persona created an unwritten contract with her audience. Fans genuinely believed she operated outside the standard Hollywood corporate bubble. So when news broke that she was allegedly spending her off days at exclusive Manhattan private clubs with an AI private equity worker, that illusion shattered instantly. Critics online pointed out the sharp contrast, preaching anti-capitalist ethics on stage while sharing dinner with someone optimizing corporate layoffs. The sudden shift exposed a massive cultural rift between fan expectations and real-world celebrity lifestyle choices. Is it fair to hold a 23-year-old musician personally accountable for the entire economic system her partner works in, or does choosing a private equity partner fundamentally invalidate her message? Drop your take in the comments on where you draw the line between personal life and political branding. Here's the real reason why the internet lost its mind. Online discourse loves putting young female pop stars through an absolute moral purity test every single time they step out in public, while male celebrities like Timothée Chalamet face zero backlash for dating mega-wealthy reality stars, or Harry Styles gets a pass for taking private jets to fashion galas. When a female celebrity establishes herself as politically conscious, fans demand absolute ideological purity. They treat her personal life as an extension of her political platform. Every brand partnership, public appearance, and romantic interest gets subjected to an aggressive audit. If a partner holds a job in a controversial industry, the celebrity instantly absorbs that criticism. It is a harsh standard that rarely applies to male stars. Yet, the internet holds young pop icons to an impossible benchmark, treating any deviation as immediate grounds for cancellation. This exact dynamic played out before during the infamous Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy saga in 2023. When Swift briefly dated the controversial 1975 frontman, her fan base went nuclear. Swifties drafted open letters, canceled vinyl pre-orders, and launched massive digital campaigns hashtagged #SpeakUpSwifties, urging her to end the relationship. They argued his problematic podcast appearances directly undermined Swift's carefully cultivated image as an inclusive, progressive ally. The intense public backlash reportedly contributed to their swift breakup, leaving permanent scars on her fandom. Now, Swifties are watching Olivia Rodrigo face similar heat, and they are taking full receipts. They view this as a clear double standard, pointing out how Rodrigo's fans previously mocked Swift's silence while currently scrambling to defend Rodrigo's new relationship. The clash between these two massive fandoms quickly turned into an all-out stan war across X and TikTok. Swift fans began weaponizing Rodrigo's past brand deals, digging up old sponsorships with companies like Crumble Cookie, Lego, and Cassetify to prove her activism was always performative. They even calculated the carbon footprint of her private flights to prove her eco-friendly messaging was a sham, because in the unhinged world of pop stan culture, eating a Crumble Cookie or flying private is now apparently equivalent to funding corporate exploitation. However, accusing her of suddenly turning corporate ignores that she has partnered with billion-dollar conglomerates like Sony and Glossier since the beginning of her career. On the other side, Rodrigo supporters fired back with SEC filings and corporate structure charts, pointing out that Julian is merely a 26-year-old mid-level associate making an entry-level Wall Street salary on a corporate payroll, not a managing partner steering multi-billion-dollar buyout acquisitions. Many labeled the whole situation a typical canned event, a young star navigating a questionable relationship in her early 20s. The discourse spiraled from genuine criticism of corporate power into childish online scorekeeping, where nobody actually cared about ethics anymore. If you're loving this messy breakdown, hit subscribe, because the hypocrisies only get worse from here. Let's be honest for a second, nobody in these comment sections actually gives a damn about AI replacing workers. Activism on X is just sports betting for chronically online theater kids. Fans treat political activism like a sports match, using ideological talking points simply to score points against rival celebrities. The actual issues, whether healthcare access, wage stagnation, or AI job displacement, get completely lost in the noise. Instead, activism gets reduced to a weapon for internet clout. When supporting a cause becomes conditional on whether your favorite pop star looks better than another, the core message loses all meaning. The online crowd demands total ideological alignment, yet routinely ignores the reality of how ultra-wealthy elites actually live. Behind the glamorous red carpets and activist speeches lies a simple truth about modern celebrity culture. Pop stars worth $30 million do not inhabit the same economic reality as their listeners. They exist within an elite social circle where tech investors, private equity managers, hedge fund directors, and entertainment executives mingle effortlessly at the same Met Gala after-parties. When you remove the parasocial illusion, celebrities will almost always align with wealth and status, regardless of what their lyricism preaches. So, what does this entire controversy really tell us about the current state of pop stardom? It proves that public activism has become just another element of brand management, right alongside choosing an album aesthetic or a tour wardrobe. Celebrities adopt progressive aesthetics because it drives record sales, boosts streaming numbers on Spotify, and secures glowing profiles in Vogue. But when real life intersects with corporate interests, the cracks in that brand begin to show. Fans are left scrambling to defend a fictionalized version of a person they do not actually know, while the celebrity continues navigating elite social circles completely unaffected by comment section outrage. At the end of the day, celebrities are products sold to us as relatable figures, but expecting a multi-millionaire pop star to act as an anti-capitalist revolutionary was always a fantasy. The corporate cracks were always there. We just chose to look past them until her personal life forced us to pay attention. The illusion is officially broken. So ask yourself this one crucial question. Are fans actually mad about a pop star dating a finance worker, or are they just terrified of admitting that their favorite idols were never radical to begin with? Drop a like if you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe for more unfiltered breakdowns, and leave your take below. See you in the next one.